We are in the midst of a medical crisis, a medical emergency.
Lawyers and doctors say a new lawsuit is the voice of babies born addicted to opioids. Good evening, I'm Natalie Shepard.
And I'm Karen Swenson. There is a rise in the tiniest victims of opioid addiction, newborns going through withdrawal treatment. And the cost of that treatment, along with their future health care costs, is skyrocketing. Medical reporter Meg Ferris joins us live uptown with more on a new lawsuit. Meg?
That's right, Karen. There is now a class action lawsuit that's filed for children across Louisiana who are born addicted. Now, it was filed in St. Tammany Parish only because they say that's where there are most of the babies who are affected. And attorneys and doctors filed the suit against pharmaceutical companies, distributors, and corner drugstores because they say the problem started with prescription painkillers.
We're asking in the lawsuit for damages for those financial burdens, as well as a lifelong medical monitoring so that issues such as developmental disorders can be diagnosed and treated as they arise.
The list of suffering is long and heartbreaking for the innocent victims of opioid addiction. Problems eating, sleeping. They can be irritable, fussy, have seizures, convulsions, tremors, nonstop crying. Lifelong developmental disorders, heart and cleft palate defects, anger and depression as teens. And like Kiona, 40% are turned over for adoption because biological parents are incapable of caring for children or are in prison or dead.
The problem's been here for several years, probably over the last 10 to 12 years it's been at its worst, and it's not gotten better in that time, it's gotten worse.
The suit claims that mothers became addicted first when they were prescribed painkillers for a medical diagnosis. A member of the team says the federal government has failed.
The states are grossly lacking funding for this national priority. This is exactly why we are here today.
Doctors say NICU nurses have to be specially trained for the unit. This one even has addiction training.
These babies stay in the hospital for 2-3 weeks, on occasion a little bit longer. And in that time, they require sometimes intense care.
We are at risk for losing an entire generation to opioids. Our babies, your kids, and your grandkids deserve much better.
Now, the legal team made a point to say that if there is a settlement in this case, they don't want politics to dictate where the money goes. Let me read this list. They wanted to help children by going to academics, research institutions, addiction treatment, nursing training, law enforcement, emergency and DEA agents, and pill disposal so teens can't get old drugs that are left in their parents' medicine cabinet. Now, if you go to our website, we have a number where you can call if you feel like you this class action suit. Reporting live from the Uptown area, Meg Ferris, Eyewitness News.